But then I realized...
Yeah, but what does that have to do with...
Right. No, I'm saying then I realized it was maybe a coincidence. But for him...
I'm sure it was.
But for him to be, like I started to leave and I hear him going, yo, you don't know what I have to put up with? She's, like, absolutely crazy. She's out of her mind. And he's got the whole place looking at us like he's entertaining himself with this.
I
And
think that the whole situation with your neighbors is probably so broken at this point that I think really the only way that you're going to have peace is to get out of there.
I'm telling you, every day I drive somewhere and pray for a miracle and think, how can I make this happen? Because I'm old, my body hurts. I can't just move and move again. It's a big deal to me.
No,
I've been here 13 years, and he says to me,
well,
why don't you move? What?
There's just been so much back and forth.
Oh, there's been so much videotaping because I've got a couple of videos which show you what he does, but then it's turned into if I don't videotape, I have no choice because whatever he says, you're going to believe. That's what they do. Wow, I thought she was going to call me, so I called him first.
You can affect somebody's opinion with what you put on YouTube and how you phrase it.
Oh, please. I put it up there for you. I put it up there so you could have him eat your time doing something about this scum. And it's turned into this because you haven't done anything. What?
And you put me on YouTube a couple times, and I've looked at it, and it's pretty defamatory. It makes me look like a real unprofessional jerk.
What are you talking about? I changed something. With the meme titles, I changed because...
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Because I thought, you were trying to be, in your own way.
I'm always listening. If there's something, no, I'm not going to apologize for...
So what? Because these neighbors...
No.
You're going to really stand by that. We're going to pretend that that's what it was, even though I've been filming for like 20 years.
Right.
What?
I perceived what you gave me as not a police matter by the way that you worded it, and then when that was it, and the conversation was over, and we all know what you yelled to me, which was very rude.
Yelled?
And
yelled?
No.
This is
whether
why
you yelled or not.
People lose.
Whether you yelled it or not. Whether you yelled it or not.
You know, right, you didn't yell it. I moved it under my breath as I was walking away. Because I was frustrated.
You wasn't under your breath. You said it right to me, Raina, and then you drove past me. After that.
You know what it means? It means you're kidding me. It doesn't mean
Hold on. Stop talking or I'm going to hang up on you. A couple months later, you came in here asking for my help, and I gave it to you. Even after that, even after you put defamatory stuff on YouTube stuff.
For your help? No, you volunteered after you officered around.
I did not volunteer. Nobody laughed at you. You were in that office with me for half an hour. I called that man on your behalf, and I haven't heard anything for a few weeks now. You run into the police office.
Call that man on the city of Peekskill's behalf and taking money out of the heroin and crack he's selling into there.
Listen, I called him. I talked to him. The message seemed to be received. That was weeks and weeks ago. Now you run into him in a post office, and you guys have an exchange.
No. I left the building, and he came after me, and Susan Hayward was there and saw him leave the building, and I said, you saw him just come after me, right? I didn't go talk to him. So where is this rule that we don't talk to each other, that he writes for himself? He tells Officer Woodland, well, that's retarded. Why should I talk to him?
All right, well, Raina, listen, I've given this 9 minutes and 45 seconds on the desk here. That's much more than I would normally give in a phone call such as this. If this man gets in your face, persistently follows you, destroys your property, or
and if this man did this to your wife or your mother, you would say the same thing?
Okay, Raina, that's what you have to do, okay?
Wait, what is it that I have to do?
If this man threatens your person, threatens your property, gets in your face, persistently follows you, you can call us anytime and we will help you, okay?
But I just told you that's what he's been doing.
That's not what you said. You said you were next to him in a post office, and then, yes, he did have words with you and everything like that.
No, he came after me. He came after me.
I asked you, at the outset, if he threatened you physically.
I felt threatened physically. I did. And emotionally and socially.
Raina, certain parameters have to be met.
And it's not the first time. So then what should I do? Should I talk to someone else?
I would avoid him. And if he comes back again,
that's the whole point. You run into him, and he doesn't follow the rules.
You run into him.
Talk to me. You told him not to talk to me. He talked to me. What?
If you keep talking over me, I can't help you. This man approaches you again, if you see him in another public place and he's right next to you, and then another public, then it's beyond coincidence, then we have another matter. But one encounter is not going to count as stalking or harassment.
So I pay for my letter, turn around, see him, and say, holy shit, and leave the building, and he comes after me. And
well,
that's a coincidence?
Raina, can I ask you a question? Why is it that you call the police a day or two after everything happens? Why don't you ever call the police while something's going on? Is it because you're too busy making movies about things? Living in the drama?
No, it's because I was busy thinking about this and thinking to myself, this is the biggest stupid crap that I have to put the police through. Because I'm not the one that calls her over stupid
If you are here,
I am not the one that wastes your time. I live with people who waste your time.
Stop.
And I respect
you
who don't waste your time. And they were going to call the police.
I'm going to hang up on you. If you don't call the police while things are happening, then you